3,800 pounds. We've got a 22-foot Jayco 22U, not 22me, but 22U here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Looks like they, I didn't get a chance, with as busy as we've been, I didn't get a chance to catch up with the salesman or speak with the folks that traded this in to kind of get the story of it like I prefer to. I've just been so darn busy, I've had a hard time keeping up. So I had to put on my detective hat and play CSI for campers here. If you'd like to see if we still have this in stock and available, please visit the link in the video description. You can check that out. Now, at a glance, if you just look at the pictures of this and then you glance at the price tag, you're gonna be like, holy hot dogs, this is a too good to be true deal. And it's not that this thing has had bad history, it's that it has had a leak in the bathroom. It wasn't major. It did result in a minor soft patch on the floor. I can walk all over it as a 200-pound man and it doesn't buckle under me or anything, but it's been there. So it's not in perfect condition, so we're not asking full suggested retail value for this thing. That being said, there's a lot of good things going on here. This is one owner. It has, generally speaking, been well maintained. It had a couple of hiccups. I can see signs of all sorts of resealing work, which is good. An RV of this age, you should be shocked if it hasn't been resealed at some point. You saw the good pass-through storage up front, and you saw the original RVQ outside grill that mounts on the side of the trailer under the awning over there. So that's still included. This is all laminated, all aluminum skeleton. So in the structure of this RV, there's not a splinter of wood. Now, obviously, you're going to see some cabinet facing and whatnot that's wood. So don't mix up structure for fascia, in a sense. Other than just needing a bath, it looks all right. The roof looks like it could definitely get cleaned. Wherever this was stored, I'm thinking it was stored maybe under a tree or something. The roof definitely needs cleaned, but I don't see anywhere where there's seam failures, and that's the biggest thing. The awning could probably use scrubbed, but again, scrubbed and damaged are two different things. So the awning's okay, just could use a little bath. You know, and it's not that we're necessarily opposed to doing those things for you. It's just that with our volume of sales that we're incurring right now, our wash and clean bay over here, our detail crew, they're fully occupied. Hi folks, welcome. They're fully occupied just taking care of the stuff that we have selling every day. So it's been hard for us to do that. So basically, we're knocking down the price a little bit. If it needs a little bath, if you don't mind doing that, congratulations, you can get yourself a deal. And you know, if you put a brush to it. Now, I'm seeing minor weathering of decals, and again, I'm going way out of my way to show you this stuff, guys. How many places are going to do that? You can buy with confidence from HaylettRV. I'm sharing the good, the bad, with the ugly, with the interesting, with everything in between. I like that everything, the decals aren't peeled and faded, you know, so there's a little slight crackage on a couple of them, but they're not like flaking all over the place. They don't look like garbage. Comes with a little wheel here that you can put on the tongue jack to whip it around. You see there's your RVQ grill I told you about. That mounts right here. This is a one owner, and actually if you look real close you can see the original HaylettRV sticker here. These folks had this. Looking at it, the fact that this doesn't have an oven tells me this is probably from around the 04 period. There was an oven shortage in 2004. So that's kind of an indicator to me. Looking around here, I mean, it's clean, light, bright. Now this is a replacement microwave. So that's not the original microwave. That's actually not uncommon that in this age of an RV, if the microwave's been used, that they'll have swapped that out. But the point is they actually put in a new microwave. My only suggestion, depending on how, actually, you know what? That's actually pretty sturdy in there. You're not going to have to take that down. You're just missing trim around it. Who cares? It's a microwave. All the original owner's manuals and everything are right in here, which is usually a good indicator to me that it's something that has been well maintained. And I do feel it was. The leak back here, I don't think that this was from lack of maintenance or care. If you look, you can see that little bit of discoloration under the shower floor. Well, that tells me that maybe a winterization didn't get quite completed properly, and a little, like you get one ice cube, and that's all it takes sometimes to pop a water line or a joint. It's really not the lines, it's the joints that are the weak point. Well, despite that, I can stand right on this. I'm not worried about it. You know, it's not like, it's okay still. But it's there. You deserve to know about it. And we've marked the camper down accordingly. You know, so we've talked about the elephant in the room. If you're still with us, then you know that we're being fair. And, you know, we're being honest and upfront about it. As far as I can tell, all of your major appliances, air, fridge, all that stuff, it's all in working order. The camper is perfectly functional. If you're a first-time RVer and you're not sure if you want to go neck deep into this business and you want to spend all your paycheck on a camper quite yet, try out something like this first. You can get a used RV like this at a drastically discounted rate that is perfectly functional. You can go out for a year or two, have a good time. If it looks like fun, you can flip this and like really not get stung at all. Good overhead shelf and cabinet storing. That's a nice thing I like that they used to do on these, with big side wardrobe stands. And you notice that you do have outlets for your overhead stands up here. You're looking and you're seeing that this mattress is in a bag. This is a brand new mattress that looks to have come out of a Coachman Freedom Express Ultralite here at HaylettRV. That means this is antimicrobial, no one's ever slept on it, and it's a full 80-inch bed. This probably only came with a short camper queen when it was built, so you're actually getting a newer, bigger, better bed than when this RV was ever originally built. Good for you guys. Still has, despite being a longer mattress, plenty of easy walk-around room. You can see that, you know, under your on older RVs, I like to look under the front windows because that seems to be a place where stress fractures can happen, and I've determined it's a good spot to look for leaks. I don't see any of that here. This is all still in great shape down here. Like I said, your roof and floor, everything on it's all laminated. You got a little flip-down TV shelf up here, although you could easily make that like almost like a little picture or something. You could put like a little, like one of those little sticker phrases on there, you know, like live, laugh, love, go camping or whatever. I don't know. Someone's gonna make a sticker now that says live, laugh, love, go camping, and I'm not gonna make any money on it. Should have copyrighted it. Not a lot of drawer space in here. If you open that cabinet, there is a single pull-out little storage tote, but it is what it is. Now, instead of an oven, though, you are benefiting from a big storage pocket or like a bread box or something under there. And it does have a big dedicated drawer under the refrigerator. So it's got enough drawer storage, just not too much. But at the same time, if you get too many drawers, then you don't have enough cabinet space, and it's a delicate dance. That is where I think this pantry space comes in over here. And you don't have to utilize any of this for linen space because the bathroom has its own really good storage. The bathroom in the back here, it's pretty simple, but pretty effective. I don't know what more you need it for. Again, had a soft spot on the floor. Obviously, the folks addressed it right away as soon as they could. My guess is, like I said, there was a winterization that didn't quite get done all the way properly. And, I mean, it can happen. And then when they pulled it out in spring, they went, oh crap, hon, we got a leak. Let's fix this thing here. Oh, come on, camera, focus with me. Now, I'm looking around, and there is a little bit of waviness up here. I don't know that it's necessarily been water damage, though. I don't think that's water penetration looking at it. It is possible. It's hard to tell because it's not discolored like a water stain would be. So that means they either fixed it right away or it was from towing stress. And here's kind of what I mean by that. These J feathers, you know, we're a Jayco dealer, so I'm very familiar with this product. We sold these when they were brand new. I don't know how well it's translated in camera, but with the naked eye, when you look back here, the radius right here has a little bit of a crinkle. The reason being, this is laminated. The roof is laminated, but where the fiberglass bends, it is not laminated. You can't laminate a radius like that. So when the trailer tries to twist like a shoebox going down the road, you get little crinkles up there. And I think that's actually what I'm seeing on the wallpaper on the inside is just stress. Not damage, but stress. And almost any ultralight RV built during this time period, you'll see a little bit of that. The biggest thing is, you know, anything like this with a little history like I've shown, I really recommend you guys come put your hands on it. Form your own opinions. Don't necessarily just take my word for it. It's your money, not mine. And your expectations for your dollars versus my opinion could vary. But it's your opinion that matters the most because it is your money. If that ain't fair, I don't know what is. If you want to work with a place that's fair and simple, you give us a call. My wife will tell you I'm simple, and I think I'm being pretty fair. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.